guys, it's Tracy here of Tracy Take Two. Just back with my week 2 update. Not a whole lot has happened different than last week this week. I am down about another 5 pounds. So last week I was at 209.4. This week I am 204.6. My starting weight was 236. So I'm down about 30, 31, 32 pounds total from the beginning of this. Didn't have any new non-scale victories this week, and nothing really new to report as far as I've been eating kind of the same things. A lot of this creamy broccoli soup I'm really loving with a little dash of smoked paprika seasoning in it. That's when I kind of go to lunch when I'm not having my protein shakes. I have found that the Premier proteins are a little sweet. They're really hard for me to drink on their own. Not good on those. I did buy some banana muscle milk, which I got on a fabulous deal at Fortino's. I forget the case, how many's in it, but it was, I think there's 12 in a case, and it was like $25, $24 or something like that. So that was pretty good. It was on sale for about half price of what it said, but I don't know if they're normally that expensive. But I bought the banana flavor there, and those were a little bit better than the Premier protein, but it still has that aftertaste of the fake sugars, the fake sweeteners, which kind of throws me off a bit. I've tried mixing a little bit of the banana and a little bit of the Premier in with my smoothies that I normally have. I usually use the Vega all-in-one protein powder, chocolate flavor. And I've always used that for a long time. I think I've mentioned that before. But so I tried to mix a little bit of the Premier and the muscle milk in with that, just to kind of get a little bit extra protein in. But it kind of throws the taste off. So I'm back to using my regular milk. I even tried using the Fairlife chocolate, Fairlife milk, but I'm just not good with drinking real milk. It doesn't really bother me. It's just it just didn't taste the same. So I like using the Silk coconut almond blend and the Silk dark chocolate almond. So I mix a bit of both of those in with my Vega, and that's what I've always done, and that's what I really like. So, and I just put in a little spoonful of the powdered peanut butter as well. So that's, I think the Vega has about 20 grams of protein, I think, and the powdered peanut butter has about 5, so I'm getting about 25 for my smoothies. The milks I use don't have really any protein, 1 gram maybe. But like I said, I've tried using the other kind of milks. The Fairlife has quite a bit of protein in, I forget, 9 grams or more maybe. But it just threw off the taste of my smoothie. And if I want to get these in a couple times a day, I want to enjoy them. So I'm back to drinking my regular smoothies with 25, and I make up the protein. I have 2 of those a day, and usually have like a Greek yogurt as well. So that I usually get in my 60 grams. My water I haven't been having too much problems with. I usually drink 2 of my 32-ounce bottles throughout the day, and I've been trying to fit in either a vitamin or a protein to a water as well. So just for the extra flavor, because sometimes water gets boring, and I'm not really enjoying those water squirters anymore either. I think I've just become really sensitive to the sweeteners, artificial sweeteners. I will still use like a lemonade or lemon flavored one once in a while, but I find those vitamin waters and the protein 2O waters, they've got a pretty mild flavor, so those ones don't bother me. They're not too strong, too sweet, just a nice, refreshing kind of fruity flavor. So I'm liking those. Other than that, I'm kind of excited just to get on to week 3 and be able to eat some regular foods, maybe some cheeses. I bought some really soft cheeses, the little what are they called? The Bonbells or whatever they're called, and the Laughing Cow cheeses. Some Melba toast. I know it says you can have something like that, or the saltine crackers with it. I'm not sure what else I'll try. Maybe some hummus. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. Again, I'm a vegetarian, so I won't be having meat. I've been contemplating maybe going back to some fish just for the beginning part here, just to get some extra protein in, like maybe just some seafood or like tuna or something to mix in, or just if the eggs don't sit well with me, because I know a lot of people have had problems with eggs too. They are all excited to try the eggs when they're allowed to have them again, and then they just don't sit well. So Of course, I'm going to try some eggs when I get a chance, but if it doesn't sit well with me, I was thinking maybe I might have to venture into trying some tuna with some like tuna salad or something like that if the eggs don't sit well, just to get in some extra proteins at the beginning here. I do eat a lot of vegetarian fake meats, but I think they're a little too solid right now for the week 3 phase for the soft foods. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I've still got a few more days left of the liquid, so just back on the protein shakes and soups and some yogurt. I haven't really been straying too much from that. I'll have a sugar-free pudding every once in a while, but like I said, I'm just really sensitive for some reason, all of a sudden, just artificial sweeteners. So even that doesn't taste good to me. Yeah, so I think that's it for week 2. Nothing really new. I did go back to work. I went back to work on Monday and Tuesday for half days, just from 9:30 to 1:30. I know I could have probably stayed the whole day because I've been feeling fine. I've been feeling energy's fine. Everything's good. The only reason I took half days is because I wasn't sure about, I could have a soup at work, but I just didn't want to, I just wanted to be at home to be able to have my shake and my afternoon shake and just be able to get the water in just in case I got busy at work. I mean, I usually can drink a lot of water at work anyways. It's a desk job I do, so I don't usually have any problem with that. But I don't know. I just thought I'd ease into it with half days. I wasn't in any big hurry. I was supposed to go back initially starting today, Wednesday, the what's today, the 15th. But I thought last week I was feeling so much better. I thought there's no sense. So I told my boss on Friday, I said I can come in for Monday. I just do half day. And then today my kids have cross country, so I'm going to be heading off to that soon. So I'm not actually working today. I'm going to go watch them run their little cross country. And then back tomorrow for my regular full day. I do have a doctor's appointment in the middle of the day, so I'm going in about an hour earlier. And then I have my doctor's appointment. I'll go back to work after that. And Friday, same shift as usual. And then the weekend off, we have our Victoria Day on Monday, so I get another day off. So it really eased into going back to work, but I didn't really need it. I could have probably done full days. I just was being precautious about that. And then next week I'll be back to regular working and hopefully getting in some walking at work when the weather gets better. It's been really, really rainy here the past little bit. So I've been trying to take a few steps to work, but I've only been there for half a day, so I haven't really had a chance to really go for any long walks at work either. We usually have this, you can kind of walk around my floor, kind of has like a hallway around the entire perimeter of the building. So it's a pretty good walk. I forget, there's a little sign up on the walls that kind of tells you how many kilometers or how many laps equal how many kilometers and whatnot if you do the circle. But I haven't really had a chance. I think I've done that maybe once. But the weather's getting warmed up, so probably by next week, as long as it's sunny out, I can do some walks outside. Usually about a 20-minute walk is around the block near my work. Yeah, and get in some more steps that way. Yeah, so I don't think I have much more to report. This week's gone pretty smoothly. I should probably confess. On Saturday, which was really, really early, on Saturday I went to see the Avengers Endgame with my son because he's been really looking forward to that. My husband was supposed to take him because I really, really, really can't do movie theaters without popcorn because to me, they are one. They are one. You don't go to a movie theater without popcorn. You just can't do it. So I was really hoping my husband would take him to this movie. I really wanted to see the movie, but I figured I'll just wait till it's on TV because I really can't go there and sit through a 3-hour movie because it's a long one without eating some popcorn. So I thought I'll let my husband take him. But then my husband had to work on Saturday. He doesn't normally work Saturdays, but he had a special shift. So he had to work on Saturday. So I thought, okay, well, so he doesn't have to go to work and then go to a 3-hour movie after that. I'll take my son to the movie. So I took him. I thought I'll be fine. I just got a vitamin water there, so that was good. But I digged into some of the popcorn. Not a lot, and I chewed it really good. But I figured, I know you're not supposed to have it at this stage, probably bad for you. But I thought if I'm allowed to have oatmeal at this stage, the consistency of oatmeal once you chew it up isn't much different than soggy popcorn in your mouth once you've chewed it up. So I thought it should be okay. I took a few bites of it, and it sat fine with me. And so I slowly had 1 to 2 bits of popcorn throughout the movie just to keep my mouth satisfied. And I know I was bad. It was really bad. I shouldn't have done it. But I don't go to movies every day. I rarely go to movies. The only movies I've seen lately are pretty much Marvel and superhero movies from going with my son. I don't really go for movies for myself. Me and my husband don't go on movie dates. We don't have time. So it's rare that I go to the movies and eat that popcorn. If I eat popcorn at home, it's really good. I usually just put a little tiny bit of coconut oil in there and a little bit of Himalayan salt and very little. And so it's pretty healthy. I air pop it at home. But of course, I can't do that now. Maybe not for a while. But I just couldn't go to the movie without having popcorn. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have any other candies. I didn't have any sweets. I didn't have pop. I just had my vitamin water, a few bits of popcorn. So that was bad, but I wanted to admit it on here that it did happen. And I'm fine. It didn't bother me at all. Like I said, I figured if it was similar consistency in your stomach as the oatmeal that you're allowed to have, I wasn't too worried. I know it's one of those sneaky foods that you're not supposed to, what do they call them? The foods that make you fall into eating bad things. But like I said, having a couple kernels of popcorn at the movie isn't mean I'm going to run to the movie every night so I can eat popcorn or make it at home or anything, because it was just something that I put together with going to the movies, and it was really going to be a struggle for me to sit there for 3 hours and my son eating his popcorn and me not being able to have any. So I faltered and had some of that. But I'm good. I'm back on track now. Still going with my liquids for the next couple days. And yeah, so next week I'll update you with how I've been doing on the soft foods, and hopefully getting some more walking in, or some, I'm not sure when I can do any kind of other exercise, but for now I'm just going to stick to walking just because that's what I like to do, and the weather's warming up, and hopefully I can get out and get some walking in this nice weather before June and July hit and it's too hot to be out walking. Yeah, and nothing really anything else to report this week. It's been just kind of me finishing off my days off from the surgery and going back to work for a couple days. Nobody at my work knows. I mentioned to one person I had an operation on my stomach. I said I had to go for surgery. They all thought I was on vacation. They had no idea because I just never mentioned it to anybody there. But yeah, I just said I had a little surgery, but it wasn't that bad because obviously I'm back right already and feeling fine. And oh no, Bo's making his appearance again. Oh my gosh, you've never seen such a big giant dog in your life. Yeah, so one person asked, and I said I had a surgery on my stomach, but I didn't really get into details or anything. Yeah, so that's about it. Sorry. Bo, you're sitting. Yeah, so nobody at work knows. And I think maybe with my size, starting off, I wasn't really, like, I started off at 236. And my body's really proportional well. I've got a long torso, and my weight's just distributed really well. The main reason I had the surgery was from complications. I was pre-diabetic, going into diabetes, and I also have really severe sleep apnea. So those were and I am overweight. My BMI was, I think around 39 or something. So, but looking at me, I think I hold my weight well. So I don't think anybody's going to jump to the conclusion that I had weight loss surgery. Even if I did say I had surgery on my stomach, I don't think anybody would jump to that conclusion unless I specifically told them. Even when I do start to really drop the pounds a lot, like nobody even noticed a weight loss. One person said I looked really well rested on Tuesday. They said, "Oh, you're looking really good, like really well rested." I said, "Oh, I guess just getting out of here does that for you." Give me a couple days, and I'll be back to looking weathered and beaten down from working. But yeah, so nobody noticed. I think I look a little bit thinner with my hair back in the ponytail, like I have it today, in the face a little bit. But I wore my hair down both days because I kind of figured, I think it hides it a bit. Not like I'm trying to hide my weight loss. That kind of seems kind of strange. But I just didn't want anything drastic, like noticeable, for going back to work for anybody to say, "Oh, wow, what did she do?" Because, you know, I've only been off for like a week and a half, and I come back, 10 pounds less. Or actually, it started before I even was off. So when I was on the liquid diet beforehand, I lost a bit of weight, but nobody noticed. And I was wearing the same clothes, so no one really noticed. And hopefully I can kind of just keep it at that. I just don't want people knowing, because it's just a hassle, and I just don't need the judgment. And I'm just happy with my family knowing, and that's it. I just told my mom, and my husband knows, and think my mother-in-law knows because my husband has a big mouth, but that's fine. Just the fewer people that know, the better for me, just because I don't want to explain it to people, and I don't need the judgment that everybody seems to get about, oh, you didn't need that, or all you had to do is eat better or work out or whatever, because, you know, I haven't been doing that for the past 20 years, and that's done real well for me, because, you know, those are the comments you hear all the time. It's like, if that worked, I wouldn't be the way I am. So anyways, yeah, so I'm just going to kind of keep it to myself for as long as I can, and I don't think anybody needs to know, and hopefully with my weight falling off, it'll just kind of be kind of natural looking. Maybe with the weather warming up, it'll just look like well, I will be also, just getting more fit from a little bit more physical activity and watch what I eat, which I have to do too. So it's not really a lie. I'm going to be eating better. I'm going to be working out more, and I'm going to be losing weight. I just have that extra tool that is going to be giving me a boost. But hopefully it'll just kind of look natural, and yeah, I'll just be able to be myself without having to explain myself. That's all for this week. I will get back to you on week 3, and we'll see if we have anything new to report then. I have nothing new coming up. Like I said, just the plans I had for week 3 about starting the soft foods and hopefully getting a bit more physical activity in. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like my video. Thanks.